This is Beth Coulter. It's August 25th still. Part 2 of our tour of the lake with Desiree. And something to note, if you can see the fountain, where the fountain is spraying in pure water, we have some new lily pad growth with a little flower. I don't know if you can see the flower in that lily pad.
But also what really ruins the new growth is all the algae. And the algae is kind of like destroying the nice beautiful scene.
And what did you find there?
Oh, right over here there was a dead baby frog. Hate to say dead baby frog, but it was about maybe this big. And so we tried fishing it out with this unusually large stick and just found a bunch of, I can't get it, here it is, this.
Yep.
Yep, we found that. What else we found is this. Now, it could have been here for years at a time, but we don't know. And then when you stick this stick in here and you scoop up, look what you scoop up. All of that. And
lovely.
You can do it around the lake. All.
But let's show them what else we found.
Yeah.
So we're getting closer and closer to where the fresh water comes in.
But what's a good sight is we found a little pinky bit of duckweed. And you could see right over there was a little frog splashing in the middle of the little bit of duckweed and algae. There's frogs splashing.
And there's what duckweed's supposed to look like. It's supposed to be that beautiful pale green carpet that makes it so lovely to live in. And that's a strange sheen there. You see that in front of you?
What, all that algae and everything?
No, the whitish stuff there.
Oh, that, yes. That is unusually weird. Right there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. And then there's a bunch of mud too, which isn't good.
In the world's largest spider web.
Yes, as we think. There could be more. There could be a giant spider taking over the world right now, as we are speaking.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And then there's a lovely carpet of duckweed right here. Yeah, it's not that much, but it's what you get. And it goes all the way over there where there's a perfect spot that has a bunch of duckweed. And the duckweed, oh my gosh, that is the second largest spider web. There goes a fish. Right over there, just jumped. And there's a lovely carpet of duckweed right over here. It stretches from about where we showed you all the mud and everything to all the way over about here. And there's a perfect carpet of duckweed right here. Look at that. So pretty.
But the lake is obviously
getting lower.
Like 2 feet low.
Yes.
And
all this mud right here and everything, that used to be where the lake water used to be. And then there's this unusually weird looking kind of white puddle that you could see. And that kind of looks like oil, kind of. It's, I don't know if you could see it, but it looks like oil.
I don't know what it is.
It's right about there, and it's shiny, and it looks like oil. I don't know what it is, but we keep seeing it everywhere, and it's unusually weird because we've never seen it before. And as you can see, I can't usually come this close to the lake. I'm about maybe 3 inches or more away from the water. And I used to have to stand all the way right here. Or at least right here. But now I can stand right here because that's how low it's getting. And
We've had quite a bit of rain over the last month, too.
Yes, so I don't know why it's getting lower, because it's not even that hot out at all.
Well, it's been hot, but today is lovely.
Yeah.
Today's almost too cold.
Yes, it's too cold.
And then there's this beautiful pine tree path.
And I used to, when I was maybe my little brother Logan's age, I mean like older than that, but you know what I mean. I would run up and down this path every day. I loved it. And, well, I still love it today. It's a beautiful scenery. You know, you could do a lot of stuff with this place right here.
And then here's the beginning of the bamboo line.
Right here.
And the bamboo doesn't really look happy.
And here, let me take the camera. To show you right here, you can see what looks like an old newspaper and a bunch of mud. Yeah, it doesn't look too lovely, does it? It really, well, I've never seen it that muddy before, and you can see a bunch of little, like, pond bugs right over there, just like a little pile. It's not that clear to see unless I zoom in.
Don't zoom in, you can't.
Yeah. Yeah, so. And there looks like fishing line right there.
Mm-hmm. But with that bunch of bugs, you'd think there'd be a whole lot of fishes eating at them, considering it's that time of day.
Yes, it is that time of day.
And if we look at these bamboo,
you can see that they're dying, like, clearly.
Yeah, this is the water line here. This is where the water line used to be.
And now it's just a bunch of mud. There's a frog in there, I think. See it? Hear that? Let me see it. See if I can.
Stop putting your hands in front of the lens, honey.
Sorry. It was right in there. Right in that area. And it was either a frog or a very small fish in a very shallow pool. But as you can see where the water used to be, which is now just a bunch of mud. And all the bamboo is starting to turn a very bad color because there's no water for them to drink anymore. And that kind of stinks because this bamboo is very lovely.
And then we got this stuff on these plants here, just like I've shown you in previous videos. You know, this is
not good.
This is from the rains, and
this is
what the white plants, spots.
Yeah, and the plants should look very healthy like this, but it's not.
But even these healthy looking plants have these strange white spots once again. And we'll see how far the memory card takes us around this way. If it cuts off suddenly, it's only because the memory card is full.
And we might have to do more than 2 parts if it does do what it did again.
I think that we've been able to show quite a bit. But as you can see, you know, yes, it's been an incredibly hot summer.
Wade's almost 7.
8. We're going to have 8 coming up. And but the lake shouldn't be this low.
Yes.
The lake really should. What color are those lilies out there, hon?
They look like they are turning brown and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is the old deer that I used to ride on when I was little. My little brother now rides it.
And you love the lake.
Yep.
So you know what the lake should look like.
Yep. It was totally different a month ago. Oh, and in here you can see a bunch, and I mean a bunch of mud where the water used to be. If I could just scooch this plant over a little. See that in there?
And the deer prints.
Yep, because the deer would go in here and drink out of that water. Which I don't think they should be drinking out of that water because it's bad for them, but...
Where else are they going to get water?
I know, true.
It's nice that we still have deer around.
I know. Soon we won't. And look how close I can still get to the water. Like,
Yeah, all of this used to be marsh.
yes, marshlands.
Yeah, and here you go. This is what's happening to the water lilies.
And you can see that there's barely even any water here. Like, there used to be water here, and there used to be a bunch of water starting from there all the way up to this steep bank. Right about here. And
This is where it was.
Yep.
This is...
That's where it is now. And as you can see over here, we've been showing you and pointing out a bunch of fish and frogs jumping. And after the memory card said it was full, we kept seeing a bunch of frogs. And there seems to be more frogs than anything, really.
I would agree with that. There are a lot of frogs.
There are a lot of frogs.
And here we got a pipe that actually used to feed the lake underneath, and it's almost completely exposed.
Which isn't good. Then over here, if Nana could come down a little, you can see a bunch of leaves, and that's pretty much it. And it stops, the water stops right about this area before it goes even out farther, and that's pretty much it. So the lake used to be beautiful. I wish we had pictures to show you of what the lake used to look like. There's a groundhog hole. And show you what it looks like now. You'll really see big differences. Dragonfly.
Poor water lilies.
I mean, they're dying, like.
That's what it looks like. They're dying.
And we've gotten almost a whole way around the lake. We still got a little ways to go. Hopefully the camera will let us.